Hello, hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight, and we're going to have a little bit of an explore into the very depths of Hallownest this evening. This very snowy evening in the UK Midlands. It's been snowing all bloody day. It's beautiful. I love the snow so much, and it's been snowing all day. There's actually a covering of snow out there, which is rare in these parts, I can tell you. So that's very lovely. And Hollow Knight, I don't know, Hollow Knight's got the right festive feeling about it, I feel. So, where are we headed anyway? We're in the cemetery area, the resting grounds. Yeah, so let's go and have a little bit of an explore. There are lots of things we can do actually. There are still areas we haven't found. There are still vast areas of this game that we haven't found. It's amazing how much of the game you actually don't have to do. You can just go and do the 3 spirits and go to the end. But it's so worth exploring every inch of this game. So much work has been put into it. So much work has been put into every tiny little screen, every moment, every encounter. It's a waste almost not to do it. It's a waste. What have we got here? A mechanism with a slot. Oh yeah, there's lots of those around, but we don't have the these odd tramway doors. We don't have the necessary item to open them yet, or to summon the. We've seen the carriages. We've seen them before in places like Dirtmouth and whatnot. The big sort of abandoned tramway carriages that are just sat there doing nothing. It was obviously at some point some sort of mass transit system for Hallownest, which is kind of cool, alongside the stags, of course. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Do the stags maybe not like the tram system? Do they feel that they're making them redundant or something? So we've got one of the spirits down in the City of Tears. We need to do that. Hello. Hey, he's alive. That's good to know. Again we meet my short friend. Here at last I feel at peace. Oh, I'm so glad he's alive. Twice I've seen this world, and though my service may have stripped the first experience from me, I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Twice, eh? Interesting. Hallownest is a vast and wondrous thing, but with as many wonders as it holds, I've seen none quite so intriguing as you. Ha, my flattery returns, only silent stoicism. I like that. Yeah, I like that very much. Incredible. Oh, I can sit with him! Oh, that's sweet. That's really lovely. I'm just going to sit here with him for a little while. I wonder if this is the end of his particular story or not. Because what's he going to do now? I mean, he's fulfilled his prescribed purpose, so I suppose his life is his own at long last, isn't it? Whether that means anything to him, I don't know. There are lots of areas in the game like this where you can sit with characters, you can meditate with them or whatever. I don't know whether it does anything if you like wait around for a while or what, but that's very cool. I'm so pleased that he's still alive and still around, you know. I mean, they could have so easily cut off his story arc earlier on when he got rid of the mask, when he reawakened the teacher, Monomon. But they didn't. He's still knocking about. That's lovely. Mental note, always come back to the areas you've already explored. Because characters might turn up. You just never know. I think this leads back to Dirtmouth, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh, the infected crossroads, yeah. Yay! We've got quite a few different charms now. And we've got a notch for another one as well. So, I mean, we've had this conjunction of charms for a while now. I suppose we could switch them around a bit. That said, I like the way it works. We've got a good set of offensive, defensive, and utilitarian there. So, the Dashmaster would probably be good. So I suppose we could put the Dashmaster on. The Grub Song, that's kind of fun. Fury of the Fallen. It's alright, but it's a bit... Joni's Blessing is good, but you have to take off all of the others, which is slightly frustrating. Allows the bearer to charge the dream... Yeah, let's put that on. Why not? Deep focus, too many slots. Causes the bearer to emit a heroic odour. Alright. Shape of Un. Will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemies. That's pretty good. The fluke nest sounds fun, but it requires a lot of slots to use. Baldo shell is useful? Fragile heart. It's alright, but it breaks when you die, so it's somewhat circumstantial, that one. We'll use the Gathering Swarm. Why not? Why not? Excuse me. I love her model. It's rare enough that someone enters my store, but even rarer to meet one so striking. Oh, she likes the Hollow Knight. That's kind of cute. Those impressive horns, that fierce weapon, the air of mystery. Oh, it's enough to make me swoon. Yeah, she likes the Hollow Knight. That's kind of cute. Dear, dear, I really must hold it together. Must appear calm, but this creature is just divine. Oh, interesting. Her animations are fantastic. They are absolutely... Yeah, why not? I may as well have another charm knot. She is wonderful. Love her. Right, I suppose I could. I think I've got space now for another one, haven't I? So... Dream Shield. Thing is, all the others require another slot, so I may have to... I suppose I could put the Grub Song on. Gain soul while taking damage? Yeah, why not? Must remember, the Forgotten Crossroads are now infested and infected with this wonderful orange fungus. Maybe shouldn't have hit him with my sword. That was not particularly clever on my part. Hello! The map is really interesting here. It says that there's a way through here, but it must be from somewhere else, because we can't open it from this side. Look, the map just sort of tapers off. Really strange. Really, really bizarre. I'm dying to find out what the source of this orange fungus is. I mean, we know it's coming from the Temple of the Black Egg. So, I wonder, what could it be? And that's where the Hollow Knight is, isn't it? That's where the other Hollow Knight, the one that's depicted in the statue in the City of Tears, that's where it is. Or where it's buried or something. Oh, bloody hell, these things. So aggressive. And then they blow up on you as well. There are also lots of those dream trees knocking about. We've got all of them are marked on the map now, so there are lots of them. Hell of a lot. My guess is part of the criteria for getting... from what I understand, there are lots of endings to this game. But one of the criteria for getting one of them is getting all of the trees. And all of the dream essence. But also defeating all of the dream bosses as well, which is actually a really tall order. They are... All of the dream bosses are ridiculously hard. Even compared to the ones you find in the Waking version of Hallow Nest. So, I'll give it my best shot. But it's going to take a while for me to do the dream bosses, I think. Oh, that way's sealed off now by the fungus. Interesting. And there's still a way up there that we haven't been yet. Oh, God. Yeah, there's another area later on called the Deep Nest, where there's lots of creatures like this. Wow. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, leave me alone. God, they're so rapacious, you can't really throw them off. They're so quick as well, look. They always close with you. Alrighty ho, let's have a look around. There's a dream tree over here that I think we're going to head for. The more dream essence you get, the better. Whoa, God. I'm surprised these things haven't been infected with the fungus, to be honest. Everything else has. Oh, there's a shortcut that isn't open through there. We're gonna have to, I think, to get to that, we have to go through the maze. Oh, well, there's an item we haven't got. It's a mask shard, I think. Useful. Get another mask. That will help enormously against bosses and whatnot. And just generally, of course. I love how rhythmic these guys are. It's very cool, isn't it? One of the more disturbing enemies for this so early on. They look properly mutated, don't they? Love this animation when he gets a mask shard. There we go. Again, always worth coming back to the areas you haven't been yet. Oh, it's an explodey boy. Ow! I should stop hitting them with my my nail, really, shouldn't I? It's not doing me any good. I also think Explodey Boy is a great name for them. Just like Prego Bug. Ow. I find myself drawn to a lot of the sprites as well. They've got such elaborate animations for a 2D game. The way they turn in one plane, or the way they make their attacks. There's so many frames of animation. It's quite brilliant. Again, it is a way that 2D games can distinguish themselves in this era of high 3D and, you know, very, very complex graphics and so on and so forth. That said, I mean, I find things like this and like Blasphemous a million times more charming than the vast majority of 3D games. It's very hard for 3D games at present to distinguish themselves and make themselves visually interesting. It's very difficult indeed. A few games do it really well. I mean, we mentioned the Wind Waker, the Zelda game from the GameCube, a few videos ago, and that's a fantastic example of how a 3D game can distinguish itself with a very particular visual style. That uses shaded cell animation. And as a result, despite being, well, a few generations old now, it doesn't look dated. It actually looks great. The Wind Waker looks absolutely beautiful. Ah, yes, this is the Shaman's Temple, isn't it? The Snail Shaman guy. What have you got to say for yourself? Oh, I'm sensing new power about you. One that'll crack the rock beneath us. A useful thing for one looking to travel even deeper. I suppose so. I like your staff. My third uncle used to possess similar abilities. He also possessed a ferocious temper. Oh, what a dreadful combination. I can imagine. You are sinister. There's something not right about you. Pried a spell out of my larger cousin, did you? Aren't you the charming one? She's not usually the generous sort, certainly not as giving as myself, but she does have that wonderful voice. It's no surprise the spells take on such oral force. I suppose so. What brings you back through here, little shadow? Are you lost? Don't worry about me, I don't need anything from you. There's something weird about him, I don't know what it is. Let's hit you. Poking around in the dreams of others, you're more curious than you look. Yeah, the shamanistic characters all know when you're poking around in their heads, which is kind of fun. Right, where are we going next? Well, there's a dreaming tree over here that we can take advantage of. Over this side, it's in that that area with the lift, and we can't get through here anyway. It's blocked off. Mit der Fungus. I wonder if we'll get the means of destroying that at some point. It looks like the kind of blockage that we'll be able to like burn out or something at some point, or make explode perhaps. Right, so the dream tree is at the top of this area, so one of the best things we could do is get rid of all the enemies. Oh yeah, these weird things. These were quite cute beforehand, before the fungus infected them. Now they're just creepy. It's the eyes. The eyes filled with the fungus is really unpleasant. It makes them look as though they're possessed or something. And I fell down the hole, so they'll reset now. Yeah, oh well. Well, I suppose they are possessed, aren't they? They're possessed by the fungus. God, it makes things so tough as well. Speaking of animation frames, I love the way they flail when they're about to blow up. It's kind of sad, really. It's like they know they're gonna die, which is rather unpleasant. Oh, that charm that allows you to pick up Geo, where even when it's flung far, is really good. Oh dear, there's a little bit of vandalism there. Ow, thank you. God, these guys are quite tough. But if this is where the Dream Tree is going to fling all of its dream essence, it's best to clear it out, really. Sent him flying. I wonder if this is going to activate at some point. If you look, it's a clock tower. In the foreground, there are all the weights and levers that, or it's either a clock tower or some other sort of mechanism that relies on weights and pulleys and whatnot. Oh dear, this is not good. Well, at least the explosion wasn't very big. Hang on. Can you see the sunlight up there? Look. This ceiling's breakable, isn't it? Ah, there we are! And there's the tree. Wonderful. What is that thing? I mean, if you look around Hallownest, there are old mechanisms and things everywhere that are non-functional. They've either decayed or they've been broken or whatever. All suggestions of what Hallownest used to be when it was utopian, yeah? I'm really interested to see whether there's any more clarification on what happened to Hallownest. What was it that they were exploring that brought about its end? I mean, there's been several clues thus far. In the Soul Sanctum, it talked about the soul research that resulted in some sort of calamity. There's the crystals in the mine that seem to drive people mad with their radiation. And there's this stuff, there's the fungus. So I don't know. I don't entirely know what caused the dissolution of Hallownest as it was. But I'm eager to find out. I'm sure there are lots of internet videos about it. Ah, there we go. 618. What did we need to get to before we could go back? It's 700, I think, wasn't it? So we're quite close, actually. Quite close. And then we can go back to the Moth Shaman and maybe get another bonus of some description or another clue as to where we need to go. Until then, though, let's go talk to the caterpillars. The vocalizations of the father caterpillar are the best. They are absolutely the best. Not doing too badly, actually. Look how many we've saved. Tons of them. Still a lot to go, though. Heck of a lot. That is actually, that chamber is a really good indication of just how big the game is. The fact that every single one of those little hollows has to have a caterpillar in it. It's huge. The game is absolutely massive. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of research into this game and just talking to people on Twitter who enjoy it, and the fan base is huge. So it's an enormous fan base for Hollow Knight, and I imagine it's due to lots of factors, but the visuals really help. The design of the thing really. Hello. Oh, it's a ghost. Hello. Who are you then? Yeah, another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. The grave digger. I like your mask. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. I suppose so. Anything else to say? Do as you will, little wanderer. Cut a path towards your goal. I suppose I could. I shouldn't complain. It's your kind that keeps folks like me in business. Well, not anymore, because you're dead, aren't you? I could hit you with the dream nail, couldn't I? And take your essence. Ah, there you go. Lovely. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is where the other this is where the other shaman is, isn't it?
Really?
Lurking. Yeah. Hello again. How have you been faring? Have you come to me because of your regrets? Let me peer into you. I don't have any, no. I don't need your services, no. But I do want to hit you with my dream nail. How long I must have slept. This land is so much darker now, so thick with the stains of regret. Even the air is murkier. If I sleep again, will the darkness creep in here and swallow me whole? God, how old are you? That's interesting. So that character knows about Old Hallow Nest. A couple of them do, you know, a couple of them have been around since then, but most of them are forgotten. For one reason or another. Oh yeah, this is where the Hollow Knight groupie lives, isn't it? Oh, she sounds so bored. Oh yes, I'll definitely have the map of Fog Canyon, thank you. That's fantastic, thank you very much. I'm glad I put down my weapon. This quiet life with Corny makes me a lot happier. It would be nice to stretch my legs again, though, sometime soon. Oh, she's a warrior. Oh yeah, if you look at her, she's like the Hornets. My saviour, so close. That's a lovely image. I love that one. Feeling oh yeah, we've heard him say that before. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, to descend into that ruin. Yeah, I've heard him say that too. Hello, Smack. Wherever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you three are looking after yourselves. You three who? Still looking for something to buy? Is your geo away? I think there might be a few old trinkets down in my storeroom. Oh, hang on. He was saying something different then. Yeah, hang on. Let me speak to him again. Still looking for something to buy? Is a geo weighing you down? Unfortunately, you seem to have cleared out everything I'd be willing to part with. Nothing left at all. I think there might be a few old trinkets down in my storeroom, but I lost the key a while ago, so no more business between us, I'm afraid. For now, at least. Get out of here and let me spend some quality time with all the geo you've gifted me. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So his storeroom, I need a key to open it, though. I haven't got any simple keys, unfortunately. Right. What are we doing and where are we going? God, we're not doing too badly. We've got lots of stuff, but it looks like there is another blade technique we need to learn. A few spells as well, maybe? God, this is a great little status screen. I like this. There's also lots more space for items there, so there's clearly some other collectible that we haven't got yet. Where are we gonna go? Where can we go? Let's have a look. And one of my favourites again? Yay! I tire so easily now. My old legs seem to ache more and more. Still, I'm lucky to grow old at all. So many others haven't. It's true, man. It's true. There's a lot of dead in Hallow Nest. Right. Where could we go? The Queen's Station? We went to the Queen's Station for a bit. There's a lot there that we haven't explored. And it's a good sort of crossroads as well. It opens up into lots of other areas. So, yeah. Why not? I don't know what it is about that animation. It's the fact that the stag is so furious in the way he runs, and the Hollow Knight is just unconcerned. Just sanguine on his little bench at the top. Doesn't care. And that's actually part of the Hollow Knight's character as well. Characters even comment upon it. Oh, being this way. It's Fog Canyon. We've done quite a lot there actually recently, so I don't think we need to go that way. We haven't been through the Fungal Wastes for a bit, and there may be some areas that have opened up now, or that we can access now. City of Tears. A Mantis Village. You know, we should check out the Mantis Village. There's a tree there, for one thing, a dream tree, and there are ways we haven't explored down there. Oh yeah, it's been ages since we've been in the Fungal Wastes. I love this area. If only for these brilliant enemies, I love them. I mean, they're kind of passive for the most part. They don't really bother you unless you bother them. You really wouldn't want to be breathing in down here, though. There's so many spores and fungal elements in the air, it's not very nice. That said, it does have these bouncy fungi, which are really fun. And these walking ones, which are also lots of fun. There are definitely areas over here that we haven't accessed yet, that we can now. It also has this lovely, peaceful music. I mean, the upper areas of Hallow Nest are actually quite nice. But believe me, it's going to get quite scary. It's going to get quite unpleasant very soon. In fact, there's an area very soon, which we're going to access in a tick, that's very unpleasant. I will give any of you out there who are arachnophobes like myself fair warning. It's not very nice. There's an effect that happens, like a visual effect on the screen that's really horrible, really horrible. Oh, a dream tree! Yay! Let's clear the area first, because it's obviously going to fling the dream essence all over here. So. There we go. God, we're doing well for this time round. Really well. Most pleased. Oh, one we didn't get. Aha! I want a little traveller. Oh, you haven't got anything to say? Okay. Look at that geo flying around me. I do like these moments. And the way they, when you hit the dream tree, it changes the visuals of the area a little bit. I think that's really cool. Oh, that was an easy one. There wasn't much there for that one. Not much there. Oh, we haven't been through here. Interesting. Ah, we needed the double jump to get through here, so now we can. Very interesting indeed. The Fungal Core. Wow. I wonder if that means there are some really big fungi down here. Maybe even a boss, I don't know. Have we fought any like boss entities in the Fungal Wastes? I don't think we have, you know. It's just the sincere charm that radiates from everything. You just know that the people who made this had a lot of passion for it. I mean, just visually alone, it's so distinct. Hello. Hey, look at that. Oh, we're right near the Mantis Village now. Oh, hello, you're a big one. Yeah, they're very amusing. I like them. Unlike these ones, which are not. Have you noticed that the spores they eject are sort of faux 3D? Some of the only elements in the game that actually are. Hello. Right, let's have a look up. Oh, there's another one of the big ones up here. Hello! Ow, thank you. That can't be terribly healthy for you, smacking your head off the ground like that. He's trying to hit me, but he can't because I'm behind him. Very intriguing. This area is kind of difficult to navigate. Though being here, definitely, because there are dead things. Hello. Where are you going to lead me then? let's have a look down here. Deeper and deeper we go. Alright, is there anything over here? Can't help but feel I've missed something. And now I don't know why I'm standing here like this. I must have I must have been doing something. God, this area is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, hello. Oh, secrets. Oh, hello. What's this? Inspect. Oh, it's another one of those markers from old Hallow Nest. Pity those bugs, minds locked, thoughts trapped in solitude. Faint shadow of an idea are the words that attempt its utterance. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what that means, but fine. Smack. Wah! Hello. Ah, whoa, whoa, more secrets. God, this area is just riddled, honeycombed with secrets. Look at this. Oh, hello, it's another big one. There must be like a mushroom boss somewhere. I mean, it did say this was the Fungal Core, didn't it? So it'd be like a mother mushroom, wouldn't it? It'd be like the one that all the others spawned from. That would be my guess, anyway, if there is one. It's also one of the more interesting distinctions in the game. Like, the fungus people are the only ones that are not bugs. Makes you wonder if there's some politics between, like, the fungus people and Hallow Nest, doesn't it? Or maybe there used to be once upon a time. Not anymore, obviously. Because Hallow Nest doesn't really exist anymore as a kingdom. Oh, look at this. This is fun. It's interesting because the area... obviously they know that you'll have the double jump by this point. So it makes use of that. It's designed so that you have to use both the bouncy mushrooms and the double jump. This is the way we came down, I think. Yes. Okay. Smack. Getting geo from everywhere at the moment, which is no bad thing. It always comes at a bit of a premium geo. It's often lost simply because from this point on it's so easy to die. Hallow Nest becomes increasingly lethal. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, right. Anything over here that we missed? I think so. I think we're alright. God, there's so much to explore. It's so expansive. I love it. I absolutely love that. And again, it's lovely to have a game that feels so old-fashioned that has that quality. Because in terms of gameplay, this could have been on the SNES, you know? Or the Mega Drive or whatever, in terms of gameplay anyway. And just the style of the game certainly could have been. Oh my god, look at the state. Oh my god! Oh, you're huge! But dead. Pale worm, what good to foresee a demise unavoidable? Pale worm. Ooh, what's that? I mean, that looks like it could be the fungal core. That looks like it could be the source of all the fungi here. Pale worm, what's that? Seems to be indicating a boss or something. Oh, hello. Oh, new area. Oh. Oh, mask. Yes! Yes, we're not doing too badly in this regard. No, this is a whole new area. The Deep Nest. Oh, yes. This area is really frightening. It isn't quite yet, but just wait. Just look at this. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good, does it? I'm gonna stay out of there for the time being. Corpses, corpses everywhere. Oh no. It's a maze, this area. It's very difficult to navigate, and it's... look at Cornifer! This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. You've got the right idea, Cornifer. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map? Yes, I would. Yes, I would, Cornifer. Thank you very much. He's absolutely right. This area is one of the hardest in the game. What a horrid warren of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. Good idea, man. Good idea. Oh, I can't hit him. Okay. That's because he's hiding, obviously. Ugh, look at this. We saw these types of creatures before, if you remember, down in one of the other deep and dark areas of Hallow Nest. Ow! Well, that went well, didn't it? It's horrible, isn't it? That sort of seething infestation. It's like... There's something very, like, primal and fundamentally horrible about that. Oh, the area is also enormous, by the way. The Deep Nest is huge. There's also a lot of secrets down here. It's worth exploring every inch of this place, even though it does take forever. Well, I'm doing very well here, aren't I? Very well. Even with Cornifer's map, this is difficult. You hear that? No. It's those things. Yeah, those things are invulnerable. They're not enemies as such. They're sort of like environmental hazards, really. Pain. Ooh. That's kind of creepy. Does that mean that those things are perpetually in pain? If so, that's unpleasant, isn't it? Oh yeah, these things are pains in the arse, these weevil type things. They infest this area, and they can, if you leave them alone, if you let them live, they follow you. They can burrow through the ground and through the walls, and they can emerge almost anywhere. They're pains. So the best thing you can do is kill them as quickly as possible. Look at him go. Ah. You see the spider webs? And look, a little spider. The enemy, as we go deeper, the enemies are going to get more spidery. And you're going to start seeing some really nasty effects in this area. One of them is brilliant. You see, they emerge all over the place, these things. It makes it look as though there are spiders scurrying across the foreground and across the inside of your screen. It's kind of brilliant and horrible if you're an arachnophobe. You'll see it. You'll see. It's very noticeable. It's very noticeable and very unpleasant. Listen to the music. Or rather, it's not even music, is it? It's like ambience. It's horrible. They really went full on for the horror in this section, and it works very, very, very well, I've got to say. Definitely one of my favourite areas of the game thus far. I love the aspect of it, I love the ethos of it, and just the imagery it throws at you I think is fantastic. I mean, it gets very elaborate later on as well. There's a lot down here. God, they're getting quick. Look at them chewing through the dirt there. It's amazing. Yep, there's another one. There's so much that's easy to miss as well. Ugh. Bleh. Not nice. Ow, you little swine. Yeah, into the bugs with you. And look, one of the dreaming souls is down here too. The hunter, I believe. Ooh, this doesn't bode well. There are corpses. Ugh. Oh. Uh-oh. Can you hear that? Not nice, eh? There's that horrible chittery sound that films and cartoons and whatnot always use to indicate bugs and spiders and things. It's horrible. This is what makes these things hard. They can follow you anywhere, vertically, horizontally. They're really vicious. I mean, Cornifer was right. This whole area is hostile to life. It's one of the least pleasant areas of Hallownest. I suppose it's kind of saying something, really. Ugh. So unpleasant. There's even a bug later on that sort of gives birth to them, like a mother thing. We may even meet it, actually, in this video. We'll have a look in a moment. Okay, so... There's another spidery one. I mean, these are the least of them. These are tiny compared to the ones that appear later. There are really big, nasty, spidery enemies in this area. And some of them are repulsive. They're actually parasitic. So you encounter areas with all these corpses, and you sort of leave them be. You don't go anywhere near them. And then you hear this horrible sort of eruption, this, and the corpses erupt with legs, and the parasites inside, the spider parasites inside, sort of stalk after you whilst wearing these corpses. It's it's horrible. Deeply unpleasant. There. Okay. They track you as well, those things. They can track you almost anywhere. Now, where are we going? Is that the way we came from? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's have a look up here. Aha! Shortcut. Always good. I think this brings us out in the Fungal Wastes. So I get... Oh, hello. Where is this? Yeah, we're in the Fungal Wastes now, but in an area we haven't really... Oh! Naughty. Very naughty, very unpleasant. Another thing that the area does, there are loads of collapsing floors. Loads of them. And sometimes there are spikes inside, sometimes it leads you to other areas. You just got to take your chances with it, really. It's sort of like the Gauntlet area. Okay, so what's over here, first thing? That's a destructible wall, so another shortcut, I would assume. Where are we, anyway? Oh, yeah, I remember this. We came here before, but couldn't get through, if you remember. Because we didn't have the items to navigate this area, but now we do. So we've done this, haven't we? There was a charm through here, I do believe. Yes, yeah. So we can actually head back down into the deepness. This is just like a little shortcut to get out of the area, which is actually really useful because you may need it. You may need it at some point. It's such a difficult area. You may want to go and do something else. First things first, though. Let's have a look in here. Oh, oh, what the hell? The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Can I hit you? Again, they say light. That's what they all say. Corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Bright. Yeah, they all say light and brightness and how very peculiar. Anything over here? No, doesn't look like it. Intriguing. Obviously there's something we need to do here at some point. I don't know, I don't think we have the means yet. Or maybe we meet someone here, maybe one of the other characters turns up here at some point. I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to go back down into Deep Nest. Simply because there's just so much down there that we haven't even begun to explore yet. Uh-oh. Shit. This is not nice. Look at them following. They can follow you throughout the bloody level, these things. You can end up, like I'm doing now, like leading a little parade of them. It's not advisable. Although leading them here is a good thing, because they'll all fall into the pit and kill themselves. Which is fine. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Ow! Thank you. A couple left alive. Not good. Not good at all. Look at them. So aggressive. I'm going to end up dead in a minute if I'm not careful. I never realised he breathes. He sort of he becomes breathless when he gets down to one mask. That's kind of cool. God, you have to wonder what... I mean, it's almost Lovecraftian. What hideous darkness was in the very depths of Hallow Nest? You know, what primordial creatures lurked down there, even when the civilization was in full swing. Right. Let's try heading down the way. Oh no, hang on. There's still areas up here we haven't explored yet. I'm glad the spiders are still thin on the ground, but there's going to be a lot of them very soon, I can tell you. And the spider enemies are actually really difficult for the most part. Some of them are very big and very unpleasant. Some of them are sort of like boss scale, you know? There's a particular one of them, which is a character that we'll meet in a little while, and she is horrible. Like, genuinely unsettling. If for nothing else, because she lies to you. It's most certainly a case of do not trust. Can't get up there. That's the way we fall down, actually. So there is another way up. If you look, there are two ways up. There's the way that goes to the Fungal Wastes, and then there's another tunnel as well. That's not the way we wanted to go. Or is it? Hang on. Fall here. Oh, that just brings us back here. Okay, fair enough. So if we go down this way... It's such a... Oh, something just died and gave me a new journal. Which is cheating a bit, really, because I didn't kill it, you know? I had nothing to do with that. Ouch, chihuahua. God, this area is so difficult to navigate. I'm glad we didn't find this area earlier, I've got to say. Because there are ways you can, you know. It's not necessarily linear, this game. There are often different ways of discovering different areas. Just depending on the route that you take. Or what hidden paths you uncover, and so on and so forth. Oh, hello. Oh, we can't... Ah, so we're going to have to fall through this area. Because we can't destroy that at the moment. That is interesting. Yeah, can't quite make it through there yet. God, this area is massive. It's so huge. If you consider... Oh, hello. If you consider that the mask over there on the far left of the map, that's still the deep nest. It's just enormous. Ah, here we go. This area is a pain. There are loads of falling floors, some of which lead to good areas, some of which do not. There are also spike pits everywhere, dead ends, all sorts of things. Like this one, look, it's a total dead end. There's only the spike pit there. Again, same there. And the only real way you can do it is by trial and error. You just have to navigate and find out, yeah? So there is nothing over there. Just death. Blah. Okay. It really is often a case of luck. You either take the right way or you take the wrong way, you know? Ooh, you hear that? That sort of chittery sound? Ugh. So unpleasant. But this path ultimately leads deeper into the deep nest. And right, we are now in the very depths of it. So, my loves, when we come back, we'll explore this proper. Until then, bye-bye!